We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. It's a elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Jon Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low twos. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His past history against Jon Lester have yielded just a 2 for 12. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jay looks up. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Two-run shot to straightaway center as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. The double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
In now, Kevin Pillar. He grounds it sharply to third. Bryant is with it to second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run shot off the bat of Russell Martin. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Oh, they're making a statement already here in the first inning. We got the 2-run home run, and now he gets a base hit following the home run. They came out today swinging.
Into the box, Marcus Stroman. He swings and grounds it to short. Russell's got it. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. In now is John Jay, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. This one skied out toward right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the plays.
Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone into the right field bleachers. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Bautista.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Jay. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Smoke rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki. He grounds it sharply to third. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Taylor ranging back, still going back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, talk about starting the game off fast. We couldn't even get the lineups up yet. He's already homered on the first pitch. There could be fireworks today.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Taylor is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I'll tell you what, this is one of those pitcher's parks you come in, you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? They throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Taylor looks up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a solo shot here to left center field. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. Hit in the air out to left field. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So, striding into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Another 0-2 coming. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's Corey Seager, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Number 35 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Keuchel pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Gonzalez moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no run. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin
Into the
Gonzalez.
windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In the outfield, Yasiel Puig, when he first broke into the league, all over the place. Couldn't concentrate, run into walls, throwing the ball everywhere. Now he's really settled into his own and utilizes that arm when he needs to.
This is line to left. Hernandez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Nice slide and stop by Forsythe. To first. It's in time. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Right
And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
And he's safe. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Astros are challenging the previous
Okay, we're going to
play.
get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Batting
First pitch of the at-bat. Little dribbler down the line. But it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Gaddis is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, Dallas Keuchel. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher number 60.
Kershaw looks
Dallas
in. Here's the first
Keuchel.
pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, George Springer. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Digging in now, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
Well, a little two-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Bregman rounds third and is digging for the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Carlos Correa. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom. Stepping in, Austin Barnes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Barnes.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris.
Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Corey Seager.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. He swings and grounds it to short. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Dodgers leave 1. Still down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 3 and the Dodgers. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
fouled back. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Gonzalez ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first
Now
out.
batting, number 35.
At the plate, number 35. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
The right fielder, number 66.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, P.K. Hernandez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Keuchel is there for it, and the inning is over. Left for L.A. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading off for Houston.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The pitcher, number 60.
Digging in, Dallas Keuchel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit.
Number 4.
So this is a great game for him so far.
Springer.
Here's George Springer. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Third baseman,
And that'll
number
bring
2.
up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor going back on it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Astros 5 and the Dodgers 0. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Dribbled up the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Charlie Culberson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 takes a high fastball for a strike.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Kenta Maeda takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 18.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Leading off for Houston, shortstop Carlos Correa.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Ready for another chance? Yovieski Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Turner has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Throw won't get him.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Wow, well, that's a combination of a little bit of speed and luck. He pulls the ball into the hole right there. You're going to drive in that run, and they have no play on you.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run here for Josh Reddick as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Dallas Keuchel.
Dallas Keuchel.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box, George Springer. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that is off the wall. Keuchel rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
In now, Alex Bregman. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Springer is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And he takes a called strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Just got a piece to the right side, but that one rolls foul.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Gonzalez comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Number 35 would be next. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Altuve.
Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. On to first, a double play. Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lifted in the air out to left. Hernandez is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Ready once again, number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. And he's retired, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Kike Hernandez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Marwin Gonzalez.
This is pulled into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Evan Gattis now standing in. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he rips it on the ground to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Stepping in now, Dallas Keuchel as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Liner towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
George Springer will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hernandez ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
3 home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He grounds it sharply to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Standing in now, Yulieski Gurriel as he hits one on a line to left field. Hernandez there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense,
between the Atlanta Braves and the Texas Rangers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Cole Hamels is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Woo, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
So here's Matt Kemp now. There goes the runner. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. And he is in there.
Well, I like this. The first pitch to get a guy off and running. I don't know if it was a run and hit or a hit and run, but you do know one thing. He's going to try to throw a strike. And if you got a guy who can put the ball in play, this is a great play for you.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He swings and grounds it to short. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Here's Brandon Phillips. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Gomez. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Braves will set. About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte is going to get there. He's got it 1 away. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Batting third.
Ready with the first pitch.
Third
Here it
baseman,
comes.
Adrian.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Tehran's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kemp racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this. Into the box now, Adonis Garcia. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Number 13, Adonis Garcia.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box, Jace Peterson. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he's safe.
Batting ninth, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold it up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in once again, Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in score. Here's Mike Napoli now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Batting fifth.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth. Left fielder.
Jurickson Profar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll swing and pop it in the air right near home plate. Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Teheran sets. Here it is on 0-2. Now a flare out to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They still find themselves down 6-0.
Leading off for Atlanta. Second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Brandon Phillips. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Gomez patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Third baseman number 13.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Profar racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jace Peterson. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. This is in the air out to right field. Mazara is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Is this into the windup and the pitch? And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
Center fielder
here's Carlos
14.
Gomez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Markakis has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. The center
Here's
fielder.
Ender Inciarte. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Line toward right center. Mazara is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
The
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
First baseman.
Here's Mike Napoli now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Rougned Odor stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
He was starting to settle in. He had retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
Jurickson Profar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Matt Kemp.
Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As it's grounded sharply to first. Napoli's there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 4.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Left side. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adonis Garcia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Mazara's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jace Peterson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. On the move is Phillips. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, you wonder why left-hand hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit the right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Make it 9-0. Throw won't get him.
Center fielder, number 11. Enter Inciarte.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Curveball that time, not even close.
he still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The right fielder, number 30.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nomar Mazara becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Elvis Andrus is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Swanson is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Line towards center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt.
In now,
Kemp.
Matt Kemp. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis as he lines it out to center. In there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he rips it on the ground to second. Andrus on to Napoli at first, and it's a double play.
Third baseman, number 13, Adonis Garcia.
Ready once again, Adonis Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Peterson.
Into the box now, Jace Peterson. Runners on the move for second. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Mazara. And that ends the inning.